everyone, it's Erica with UTV. It's time for me to show off those Incipio cases I've been talking about. So the good people at Incipio were kind enough to send me several different cases to look at. There's a few different styles in here as well as some different colors. We'll look at each one and talk about how they fit around the KEYone and how they feel in your hand. Let's first start with the flexible impact resistant case. The name of this style is NDP. We'll see one right here in this box. Can we first just say it's nice to see that built for BlackBerry right there on the front. This case has been drop tested at 3 feet. It is scratch and tear resistant, and it has a slim fit design. So we'll just go ahead and open this box real quick. This is the black one. It actually almost looks more like a charcoal gray, but I think that's just because it's translucent. And we'll see that on the actual phone in just a second. So pop that out of the plastic. And then it has a little Incipio card here. Gives you some information about their social media and their product. So here's the NDP case. As you can see, it is translucent through there. It is bendable, flexible. It has the buttons on the side and the openings for the different functions there. So let's take a look at this on the phone. I currently have the raspberry one, purple as everyone's calling it, on my KEYone. So let's look at that translucence. You can see the BlackBerry symbol comes right through because of that translucent flexible shell. The case gives more of a flush feature to the camera. And then you can also see that the profile is very minimal. So you're not going to feel that case when you're holding it in your hand to type. Here's the port at the bottom. And the jack at the top. And then you can also see here the responsiveness of the buttons. I'm using normal pressure. I'm not pressing any harder or lighter than I normally do, and it's pretty responsive for those buttons. So that is the NDP case. We'll take just a minute and look at the next one. The next case we want to look at is the Incipio DualPro case. This style has dual layer protection. It is a lot more resilient, and it offers much more protection to your KEYone. It has been drop tested at 12 feet, so you know that it's a little safer for your phone. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Slide that out. This pops off here. And there's that info card in there. We'll pull that out. And then I want you to see this dual layer. It has a soft, flexible shell and then the harder case to go around the outside. It just fits right around that back. So we're going to go ahead and put this one. I've had the purple one or the raspberry one on my phone, so I'll show you how it fits on there. Take off this hard shell. Slip that KEYone right in there. Pop it in. And then this just fits right over top. And it's a very snug fit. It fits very closely, and there's not a whole lot of noise or clicking. It just kind of falls into place like it's meant to be there. Again, you can see the profile is very minimal. It does feel more like a case when you're holding it rather than the NDP, and that's because of that dual layer. There's the port at the bottom and the jack at the top, as well as that flat profile for the camera. With this one, the buttons, I've been playing with it for a couple days, so the buttons are a little better than when I first started. When I first started, the buttons were really stiff. But I think that just comes down to general use. Like I said, it's been a couple days and they're already a lot more responsive. So that is the DualPro. It does add some extra weight, so if you're not already a fan of how heavy the KEYone is, which I am, I like having a solid, substantial phone in my hand. But if you're not, you may not want to go with this case. And if you want to have that extra protection, then this is definitely the case for you. It wraps around that entire aluminum casing around the outside to protect it from any scratches, from any drops. So that is the Incipio DualPro case. The last style that we have to look at today is the Octane Pure. It is a clear case, so if you'd like to show off that BlackBerry, this might be the case for you. Let's start off by looking at the box. This one kind of meets the other two in the middle. It's been drop tested at 6 feet, and it is a clear backing, but it has a black edge around it. So let's pop that open. And this one, when I first got it, I thought it might be a little more flexible like the NGP, but it's actually more stiff. So let's look at that. It's not quite as flexible or bendable as the NGP. It is more stiff. There's the black edge around it. So I still have the DualPro on my phone. Let's take this one off. We'll pop off that hard outer layer and pop off that soft gel casing. And then this one, it is a little stiff, so it might be a little harder to get your phone in there the first few times. But just slide it right in there and it fits like it was made for it. And as you can see, it is a clear back, so you have full view of that BlackBerry symbol. If you like to show that off, I know I do. Again, it's a slightly lower profile for that camera, but it still keeps it right there where you need it. And it shows off that BlackBerry KEYone at every angle. And again, it offers that protection to that aluminum casing on the outside. So as far as the button responsiveness, it is a little stiff. I haven't played with this one as much. I'm betting that will loosen up over time. So these are the three cases. We have the NGP, the DualPro, and then the Octane Pure. So those are the three cases that are currently offered. The NGP and the DualPro come in black, raspberry, and navy. So if you like to have a little more style to your case, you have some options there. So as you can see, there's several different cases that people can choose from. Choose whatever fits your style, whether you want the more flexible NGP, the more durable DualPro, or if you want that clear Octane Pure to show off that BlackBerry symbol. You can pick whatever fits your style. The DualPro and the NGP come in 3 different colors: black, raspberry, and navy. So you have even more options that way too. So let's talk about what I really thought about those cases. To be honest, I really like them. They offer that security that you need to know that your phone is protected without feeling like you're wearing armor wrapped around your phone. It has a low profile, so that the phone's still comfortable in your hand. It's not too bulky or heavy, and they fit really well. And plus, they're easy to take on and take off. It doesn't feel like you're going to break your phone getting them in and out of the case. So I really like those. The things that I would change, I would definitely want the BlackBerry symbol on the back of the cover. That's just a personal thing. I like to show that off whatever I'm doing. That's pretty standard for Incipio not to have that branding on there, but I would still like, even if it's just a embossed BlackBerry symbol, I would like to see that. And also, just for my personal use case, I usually use a flip case. I like to have all my things right there with me. So I think that if they came out with a flip case, I'd definitely be interested in that as well. I'm going to keep using these cases because they're great cases, and they do keep my KEYone protected from scratches and dings. And we might even be giving one away, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Bye.